Okay, good afternoon. So last week we just started about my Miss Excel software, that application and other things. Okay. So shall we move forward from that on? As I remember, so you already know what is the Excel and what is the main thing, that how the table containing and other details. Okay. So we will move from that side. Okay. When we discuss about, okay, right down to today part, the managed data, the second lesson. Okay. Last day, we are just briefly discuss about that one, but we are didn't write anything. Okay. So just write down second topic, managed data. Managed data. Under that one, write the subtopic spreadsheets. Managed data. Under that one, write the subtopic spreadsheets. It's spreadsheets. So basically, they are having some keyword that something like analyze, cell, what are the rows, what are the columns, and conditional functions, formatting, and something like formula, spreadsheets, statement like that, or they are having basic words. Okay, you will be work with that words when you are going with this lesson. Okay. Okay, first of all, write down to the lesson, manage data. So under that one, write the subtopic spreadsheets. Okay. No need to do all things. We will go with that one. So there are working some operators there. Mainly you can do multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, all the mathematical operation with the MS Excel. After that one, there are more advanced. You can use if function, and they are having something more advanced thing also can be work with the MS Excel software. Okay, so we will we will see how we can apply them. Okay, and also like in the previously, like in the Word application, they are having some formatting like text. If you wanted to bold the text, you can use that option. That means you must always look something very dark and thickness when you use the bold text. And they are having option underline. Okay. So when you use the underline text, you can see like that one, underline the text under that one. Okay. And also that can be if you wanted to take what text colors, something like here you can see that red text like that one. If you wanted to change the font color, you can use that option also. And also you can take background color options like here. Here also you can see they are having background color with the several like green, yellow, like they are having lot of options. Okay. No need to write these things. Here the important thing, we have to work with the rows and columns. We call that one as spreadsheets. Okay, so write again as a subtopic spreadsheets. What is the next one? Spreadsheets. Spreadsheets is actually a combination of rows and columns. It belongs to rows and columns. Okay, a spreadsheet is a computer file that lets you work with the data too. Okay, spreadsheets is a computer file lets you work with the data too. Okay, so basically they are work with the spreadsheets with the rows and columns. Okay, they are having something like make calculation, create database, analyze the data, work out what data means and what data type you have to use, and they are having one model solution to the problems. Okay, this kind of thing basically they are having with the spreadsheets. Okay, in the spreadsheets like here, so side to side we are taking as a rows. Okay, left side to right side you can take it as a rows. Here the rows, and top to bottom they are taken as a columns. So containing with rows and columns. We are taking as that intersection point. We take it as shell. Here B true, like that. We take this one as a shell. So like that one, normally we are taking as a spreadsheet. First of all, write down this underline part and roughly draw this one. Not this formula, this formula bar, this what menu bar, title bar, on it. Just write like this. First of all, write all underline this. A spreadsheet is a computer file that lets you work with data too. A spreadsheet is a computer file that lets you work with the data too. It can be used for the make calculation, create databases, analyze the data, work out what data means, model solution problems. So like that one, mainly work with the spreadsheets. There are belongs, columns, and rows. It's belongs, columns, and rows. That intersection point taken as a part. That intersection point taken as a shape. Okay, just write down this one and just draw a sample spreadsheet like this. No need more advanced. Just write. They are having something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you can see A, B, C. Mention these one columns. These are columns. To top to bottom, it should be columns. To side, it should be row. The intersection point should be cell. This is the main thing. Okay. So mention data. Okay. Draw only that part and mention it. Okay. They are having spreadsheets to computer that should be lets you work with data tools. Okay. It can be used for the make calculation, create database, analyze the data, work out the data means, and model solution to problems. Model solution problems. These things you have to follow up there. Okay. And draw the sample worksheet like this. Okay. Kindly write down this T quickly. Quickly write down. So there should be have spreadsheets is a computer file. Lets you work with data there. It's used for the make calculation, create database, analyze the data, work out what data means, and model solution to problems. It's used for the model solution problem. So okay, they are having rows and column. That intersection point is taken as a cell. Okay, these things mainly. So actually, spreadsheets are made up with the rows and columns. That data type in the boxes that call as the cells. These spreadsheets are made up rows and columns. These spreadsheets are made up rows and columns. This data type in the boxes called cells. That's the important thing. Write down that part also. So that intersection point that made up with the rows and columns rename as cells. Write down. Spreadsheets are made up of rows and columns. Data is typed into boxes called cells. Spreadsheets are made up with rows and columns. Data is typed into boxes called cells. Okay, right there. So there are having main categories, main thing. There are belongs rows. There are belongs columns. That intersection point rename as sets. That should be the main thing you have to follow. Okay, spreadsheets belong with the columns, rows. That intersection point rename as sets. Okay, so that's the main thing. We will move forward. So, as previously I said, first of all, they are having main mathematical thing that should be what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You can do that type of conditions that are operated with the MS Excel software. Okay, and also next you can do some conditional formatting. Next, as well as there, you can do some conditional formatting. What are they? A condition means it can be mainly Boolean condition. That means true or false. So if they are having this value greater than 10 or greater than or less than 10, if I take if this value greater than 40, you should be passed. Otherwise, you should be failed. Like that one, there are can be run conditional formattings. So such that thing also can be work with what? Excel software. So here, conditional format applied to cell by writing a rule. Actually, the rule is maybe a sentence that include with the condition. And also, they are having a type of formatting that is applied to cell based on the outcome of the condition. What is the meaning of that one? First of all, write down this one. Conditional formatting. Just put no need a subtopic, okay? Just write there, no need again. Just write with the asterisk mark, star mark, yes. Conditional formatting is applied to a shell by writing a rule. Conditional formatting is applied to a shell by writing a rule. A rule is sentence that include. What should be include? A rule is sentence that include. What should be include there? A condition and a condition and the type of formatting that is applied to cell based on the outcome of the condition. Based on the outcome of the condition. That should be here. If the value is cell, otherwise, if the value is cell greater than this one, should be true, otherwise it should be false. Okay, no need example. Just write down there. A conditional format is applied to a cell by writing a rule. Just write down this one. A conditional formatting is applied to a shell is applied to a shell by writing a rule. By writing a rule. A rule is sentence. A rule is sentence that include a condition, that include a condition and the type of formatting. The type of formatting that is applied to shell based on the outcome of the condition. The type of formatting that is applied to shell based on the outcome of the condition. Okay. Condition format is applied to shell by the writing a rule. A rule is sentence that include a condition and the type of the format that apply to the shell based on the outcome of that condition. Okay, write down them. Quickly write down them. Okay, like that one, that condition format should be running. Okay, now the other thing. And here, okay, if you wanted to run in there, here the total in the bank account. Here the month April, May, June, July, August, September, like that. Okay, income. If you wanted to, did you remember the last year? If you wanted to get the difference of these two, income minus cost, you can get the balance. If you wanted to get balance here, it should be what? Income minus cost. Income minus cost. Income minus cost should be balance. Here may income minus cost. Here the balance. June income minus cost, it should be balance. Like that one, you can calculate the balance by each and every value. So here C3 minus D3, C4 minus D4, C5 minus D5, such that you can find the differentiation of them. So below that one, you can get the differentiation and get the values of that. Okay. Such that you can get the values there. Okay. So shall we do little exercise for remind previous year things? Okay. Can you just open MX Excel software? Excel software? Please open MX Excel software. Okay. Otherwise, I will do. You can just check that. Okay. If you can do with the Excel software. It's better. Otherwise, we will just do a application with me. Okay. You can just see that one. Doesn't matter. Otherwise, you can do it's better. If you can do, it's better for you. Otherwise, just see that one. Okay. First of all, I wanted to type the months. I increase both sides. Okay. Meantime, you open the software. I just open this. April, next May. They are having order. So no need to type. I think it may be can analyze. April, May. What should be next month? April, May. We'll see. June, yes. Can be analyzed. July, August, September, and October. If you take it like this, it can be analyzed. No need to type again and again. But I should first of all type April and May. Okay, first of all type again. I will show. First of all type April and May. Okay, and I just click it like this here to middle and drag it like that. Select two. Okay, just click and drag. Just click and drag these two values, and I take my mouse to right bottom corner. I take my mouse to right bottom corner. Now you can see this plus mark is going like this, and I drag it like that. I take that value, drag it until September, October. Exactly. First of all, do that one. Try. Try to get that output. No date, October. Do until September. Yes. Okay, you can drag like this. You can click and drag. Okay. And here you can type them. What is the income? Income, cost, and balance. You can type them. Okay, write these details also, income, cost, and balance. Income, cost, and balance. Income, cost, and balance. Okay, first of all, I type months there, and here income, cost, and balance. According to that one, you can fill up them. Okay, but I will, if you want, I can bold these details. No need bold. If you want, you can resize like this. You can do some edit. Resize. You can change the font size, font styles, and other details like this. Okay, try until there. Okay, like that one, you can first of all I write them, and next I'll update these values. So there should be have this value with the 680,020. I just take it there 680,020. What are the other values? 2,500, 2,800, 2,500, 2,800. And the next thing 2,250, 2,250, 1,440, 1,440. The cost, how about that value? First of all, it is 360, 360. Okay, they given some value 600, 890, 600, 890. Next 910, 880, 910, 830, 830. Finally 915, 915. Okay, now if you want, you can do some currency. If I take it as a dollars, you can take it as a dollars. But they are having issue. Why? Here 1640. Why? They are mentioned this current is not available. Why? It can be taken for what? Taken as a number. But if I take it as a currency, it may be take for with the space. There are if they are having 4 digits, this is not to again because they are not having much space. You can drag and get the values like this. Is that clear? When you drag it can be take the values. So balance should be what? Income minus cost. Always balance should be income. Income is this value. What is there? C4 minus cost. E4. C4 minus D4. Enter. Is that clear? So here, what should be the balance? Income minus cost. Income is what? You can type it, okay? No worries. This one. What is this one? C5. C5 minus. Capital simple low H which case is to not. And D5. If I enter, you can get the value. Okay, like that one you can get. But it takes time. No need to do again and again for other things. You can just drag and drop. When you go corner, you can see change the sign like this, plus mark like this. After that, drag and drop. Here you can take the value. But they are having this mark because there are not enough space. You can drag and get the value. Drag and get the value. Here the final result. Income minus cost should be the balance. Income minus cost should be the balance line. Okay. Get the output. Here, first of all, you can change the currency. Here you can see home tab. They are having a currency option. Like here, currency option. And after that one, here the formatting for this one. C4 minus D4 equal mark C4 minus D4. Like that, I can get these values. Okay, they are having some formula. No need to type each and every one. You can just drag and drop them. Just drag and drop them. Okay, no need to type again and again. Okay, try to get the output here. Try to get output. Okay, like that, you can fill up the here the income. and cost. Difference of the income and cost should be balance. Difference of the income and cost should be the balance. Okay, like that you can get it. Okay, income and cost. It should be the balance. Income minus cost. Only should be the balance like that. Okay, income minus cost should be balance. Okay. Always the difference between income and cost should be the balance. Okay. Okay, so total should be what? If I wanted to merge, if I wanted to take these three cell as a one cell. If I wanted to take these all three cell as a one cell, you can select all, drag and drop like here. Drag and drop, you can select all. You can select all, you can just drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop, and you can take that one as a one cell. Exactly. You can take drag and drop, and you can take it as a one shell. And you can take that as a one shell, and you can what? Merge that cell. How to merge? Here they are having an option called merge. They are having insert, delete, something like that. And also they are having format cells option, and there are what? Link option. They are having lot of things. But I wanted to take this one as a merge. Okay. Here, right click, and they are having a merge option also. Yeah. Format cells, and they are having, sorry, not here. They are insert, delete, and also merge and center. You can see they are having a, in the home tab, they are having an option called merge and center. In the previous, something in your version, they are having right click and merge cells. Okay, I just click them all and merge cells option. Okay, I take it as a merge cells, and I wanted to take the final outcome there, total in the bank account. So here I wanted to take total in the bank account. Total in the bank account. Okay, total value. Total value in the bank account. It should be taken here. So how to take that value? Equal. If I wanted to take all the addition, you can use the equation called sum. Did you remember this one? You can take the equation called sum. Okay. First of all, you have to type starting point. What is the starting point? Here. What is that one? E4. Intersection of the row and column. And put colon. Double dot. Shift plus double. E4. And next you have to take ending point. What is the ending point? E9. And close the bracket. What I write? Equal sum. I wanted to get all the additions. I wanted to take all the addition of here to here. I wanted to take addition of here to here. So first point, I take it as E4, equal mark E4, double dot, and ending point should be E9, like here. So you can get all the things here. And finally, you can get the output. When I click enter, you can get all the addition of all the values. You can just take the equal mark and add all the values. You can use the formula called sum. Is that clear? You can, if you wanted to get the value addition, you can take the formula called sum. Like that, and you can take the total value. Okay, get that value also. Try to get that value. Okay, so they are having months here and income cost balance we are typing there. And if you wanted to take that income value and other thing cost and balance, all thing we are type there. And if you want to take the balance, you can take the difference between this cell and this cell. And after that, no need to type other thing. We can just drag and drop and get the value. And final total in the bank account, you can get like that. Is that clear? Okay, do it quickly. Give 2-3 minutes and finalize it. Okay, do it. Okay, like that one, you can get output. Okay, I think you got that one. Okay, so like that, then there should be the final output like this. Okay. You already got that one, no? Yes, you can already got. If you enter correct value there, you can take it like this. Okay, I think they are having some mistakes. So value. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so like that one, we can do basic formulas. That are the basic formulas that can be used on the Excel software. So if you can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division like that. And also there are called equal sum, starting point, double dot, ending point, and close the bracket. Ending point, okay. And if you wanted to get average, so you can take equal average. Did you remember average, the starting point, and the ending point close? If you wanted to take the maximum value, equal max, starting point to ending point. If you wanted to take a minimum value, always starting with the equal mark, okay? Minimum value. So starting point, double dot, ending point. Like that one, you can get the values. Okay. So these are the basic formulas that can be used. You don't need to write that. Okay. So you have to remember there can be used in some basic formula. So here also do it same like that one. You can try. Here ticket sales. Here building higher. So when you the income of the total ticket, you have to add this thing. So you can take some function from here to here, equal sum here to here. And here cost, you can calculate the cost. Again, equal sum, starting point to ending point. And total balance should be what? This value minus this value. Like that, you can calculate the total balance. Is that clear? That's the thing you have to follow up. Okay, that's are the basic things that you should be follow up. So like that, you have to think. You can get the outputs there. You have to think and get the outputs there. Okay, here you are having same thing, and also there can be what option greater than and the less than. How will how should we do that one? Okay, we will do the practical on the next day. And next, just write in MX spreadsheet software, you will be seeing the menu of option. What? Highlight cell rows and the highlight greater than. Okay, just write down this one. Okay, we will do the practical on the next day. Okay, just write down a spreadsheet software. You will be see a menu of option. Select the option, highlight cells rows, and select the option greater than. Okay, just select them. Okay, we will see on the next day how can use that one. Okay, just select that one. We will see on the next day. Select it. Okay, write down them. Okay, write down. We will see on the next day. Such that always you can see uh, they are having several options with the formulas and other things. Okay, write down this one in Microsoft spreadsheet software. You will be see menu of option. You will be see a menu of option. First of all, select the option, highlight cell rules, and select the option greater than. Okay, that. So I think it's time up for today. Yes, right. Okay, I think it's time of today already. Period is finished. Okay, so we will discuss the further practicals on the next day. Okay, they are having a lot of things with the follow up. Okay, we will conduct them on the next day. So thank you very much for coming. We'll discuss on the next day. Okay, good afternoon all. See you on next day.